Hi, this is the Ladder of Inference coach agent that I built. For those of you who don't know, the Ladder of Inference was created by Chris Argyris, and it's an approach that helps you examine your thinking processes so that you can make better decisions. It helps you look at facts, the conclusions that you draw from the facts, the biases, the assumptions, the beliefs that go into making decisions. Because as you imagine, a lot of times we make decisions very, very quickly and we don't spend the time really breaking it down and thinking through how we came to that particular decision. And this agent that I built basically takes you through the seven-step process, which is the ladder of inference. And so what it does is it asks you these seven questions. First, it asks you to describe a situation where you made a judgment, reached a conclusion, or took action based on your interpretations of the events. And then from that, then it looks at that particular thing and then it asks you some clarifying questions to get more context. From that, then it extracts the very specific facts that are actually observable, that it presents those facts to you so that you can either edit them, change them, add more facts to it. And then the next part of it is it makes you then look at those facts and makes you think about why you focused on those particular aspects of that particular situation. Again, to think about whether you might overlook something. And then based on that, it brings up, what interpretations or meanings you might have assigned to the particular data, and then what assumptions went into your thinking. And then based on those interpretations and assumptions, shows you what conclusions and beliefs that have might been formed by you. And at each step, you get the ability to go tweak this and change it and provide more context. So as you can imagine, each of these steps is presenting you some information based on information you've presented. Then it lets you go and tweak that and provide more and more context. And at the end of it, it generates an output. So here's one where, this is about a tennis coach who snubbed a student, and it kind of goes and starts asking deeper and deeper questions. But where it ends up is then in this your ability on that particular situation, in this case, because it's a coaching situation, to reflect on the particular coaching. It talks about the actions that were taken, what it was connected to, the beliefs that went into the actions that this person took when they actually made the decision. And so you can see action that was taken to split the players based on certain beliefs that it were connected to. And so you go and you look at the five actions that were taken. What it also does, which is really well, it lets you look at this from different perspectives. So because we come from situations when we look at it and we make decisions, we always come from our perspective. What it does is it gives you alternate perspectives, puts a different emphasis, shows a different interpretation, shows different underlying assumptions and conclusions and alternative actions you could have taken. So it gives you three alternate perspectives. And then it also then summarizes it by showing you what are the patterns that were observed in this particular case, what are some blind spots that might be there, what practical strategies you could apply then in the future to do things differently. And then it ends with some encouragement, which talks about how you can actually grow from it. Um, so give it a shot. Start by going to the ladder of inference, and then from that, you just describe any situation, and then the agent will take you step by step through asking you questions and guide you along. Hope you have fun with this agent. Thank you.